If you feel like the world seems increasingly colorless, you're not just imagining it. Indeed, the world is running out of color. Take cars for example. Car color distribution is at all-time low now. The most popular car colors as of 2020 were grayscale colors, with over 70% of cars produced globally being white, black, gray or silver. Black and white are almost 50% of the car color market share. Red, blue and brown cars are between 6% and 10%, while all other millions of colors amounted to less than 5%. If you want more evidence, this is the parking lot of 1970s and 1980s, and this is the parking lots now. The car color distribution has significantly changed from vibrant to monochrome. This is not just in the auto market, but in the interior design as well. For example, these were the most popular colors of the international paint brand Dulux in 2020. And here are the most popular trending kitchen paint colors in the UK from 2019 to 2020. This is to compare a typical 1970s home to a modern designer home. As you can see, colors have significantly shifted towards neutral and minimalist. Similarly, there is a trend of whitewashing everything, be it made of wood, brick, plaster or whatever. While gray and beige are now the most common carpet color in most of the Western world, compared to 40 and 50 years ago, carpets were rich in vibrant colors. Just look at the conversation pits of 1970s as compared to current ones. Back in the day, interior of homes was very imaginative in colors. Additionally, among the endless variety of colors and combinations offered by fashion retailers, black has been a popular choice. In a recent analysis of more than 200,000 dresses sold online in the US, a retail tech company found that around 38.5% were some shades of black. Around 25% are white and gray, making the neutral colors the most common choice of colors sold. As compared to the 1970s, orange, blue, yellow, red and other vibrant colors were much more popular and common. The last century undoubtedly was very much diverse in color, and it's prevalent in the tech industry as the biggest companies are ditching their colorful logos and designs for neutral grayscale colors. For example, this is Apple's logo of the 1970s, and this is now. Samsung also ditched its flagship blue color to just plain black. HP's new logo is by far the simplest one. It's literally just 4 blacks running parallel. Pringles, Ubisoft, Audi, Medium, Nissan, BMW, Volkswagen and many other brands have completely redesigned their logos, not some bright and vibrant, but all of them redesigned their logos in neutral colors like gray and black. Even the logo and exterior design of McDonald's used to be much more vivacious and colorful, but even they have adopted gray and black in their designs. What is the cause of this global trend in shifting from vibrant colors to grayscale? Well, one of the reasons why there is a small color range for most cars is the cost to the manufacturer. Having to mix lots of different paint colors takes time, which of course would increase costs. Another explanation is that manufacturers are very picky about the appearance of their cars and don't want them to look bad on the road, so they don't advertise their cars with washed out pink or lime green. So in the auto market, white, black, silver and gray are safe choices both for consumer in terms of resale and to manufacturer in terms of costs and sales numbers. There is a Japanese saying that goes something like this: gray color doesn't inspire as it is dull and boring, but it also doesn't offend anybody. So in the commercial market, neutral colors are safe space. For example, part of the reason for the mass appeal of monochrome branding is that not every person wants a splash of particular color on their smartphone or laptop or any electronics, and sometimes it largely depends on consumer preference. If them potentially disliking a given color is a point of concern, the safe and boring option is to avoid colors altogether. That's why we are witnessing all brands redesigning their colors to monochrome. The other theory is that for most of history, color was scarce and expensive. Post-World War II, there was a color explosion thanks to increasing wealth and ready availability of plastics and synthetics, new materials that could do new things and were aesthetically and culturally new and exciting. A post-war explosion of color was also an expression of confidence and optimism for a future of scientific and technological wonders. Monochrome colors reflect insecurity, caution, and dimness about the future. Since the 1990s, however, this explosion has started to feel unsatisfying, dated, and in some cases, childish. As wealth became associated with understatement, not an overstatement, understatement became desirable. And now we are in a long backlash with the mass market deciding that understated gray are where it is at, and that becoming the default option. Generally, now, in the free capitalist world, utility is one of the reasons why the world is getting less colorful. Easier to match, easier to clean, be it a kitchen, clothing, or cars. Then social fitting comes in part as well, with trending neutral minimalistic styles. So having a red car seems a bit weird in a sea of white and silver cars. Or having a colorful kitchen seems outdated as compared to a minimalist monochrome kitchen. I have made an extensive video about the color psychology of logos and why and how certain companies choose certain colors to manipulate their consumers into buying more. Here is the video, please check it out. What do you think about the world getting less colorful? There is no one answer for all, but let me know your thoughts and theories in the comment section below. This episode is brought to you with the help of these Patreon supporters. If you want to support this channel, head over to Patreon, and thanks to everyone who's supporting. Thanks for watching. More interesting videos are coming up. Please subscribe and hit the like button.